and conversions. So what do we measure? We have fundamental properties. Meron tayong mass. Kapag nagme-measure tayo ng bigat or weight, we use kilogram or yung base niya is grams. Length, for the length, we have the meter. Ito yung may iba siya, no? Merong mga yards, may inches. So it can be used using the fundamental property sa length. Sa time naman, we have the second, the hour, days, weeks, no? But most of the time, ginagamit natin yung second. For the temperature, we use Kelvin. So this is the derived quantities for the density, velocity, force, etc. So lahat ng yan, ng mga quantities na yan, ay meron tayong mga fundamental properties or yung measurement natin sa kanila. Like for instance, we have the velocity, meron yan na measure. Say for instance, meter per second, ganun. Or yung force natin into Newton or Newton or pa ba? Pati yung pressure, yung mga Pascal and etc. So using the metric system, yung may mga prefixes tayo na ginagamit to identify and it use the multiples of 10. We have the kilo or 10 raised to 3, the hecto 10 raised to 2, yung deca 10 raised to 1, or times 10, and then yung base 1, yung deci 10 raised to negative 1, centi 10 to raised to negative 2, milli 10 raised to negative 3. And yun nga, yung base units natin for mass is grams, for the length is meter, for the liquid volume is liter, and for the time is seconds. So each multiple is 1 decimal place. Move the decimal to convert. So halimbawa, deci tayo to centi, magmumove lang tayo ng decimal and yun na yung conversion na ginagamit natin sa measurement. For mass, we have the metric and English units. Kapag ka-kilogram yung unit natin, ang symbol natin ay kg and yung increment natin ay 1,000 grams yon kapag ka-kilogram. So, ibig sabihin, 1 kilogram is equals to 1,000 grams. For hectogram naman, we have the symbol Hg and that is equal to 100 grams. Yung decagram or dag, that is equals to 10 grams. Yung decigram naman or dg is 1/10 gram. Centigram or cg is 100th gram. And milligram is mg, 1,000th gram. For the English units naman, we have the ounce, yung ounces, no? Yung iba kasi ounce yun. So, ounces. And then, symbol niya is OZ. We have the pound or LB and the ton. Okay. And for, meron pa, no? Okay, so, additional for English units, we have the inch or IN, foot or feet, yard, YD, and mile, MI. Okay. For liter naman, we have the kiloliter, liter, hectoliter, decaliter, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter, or ml. Okay, for the temperature, we have the absolute zero, ice point, human body temperature, boiling point of water. Pero mas alam nyo yung Fahrenheit, and then the Celsius and Kelvin. So, ito yung madalas gamitin natin sa measurement of temperature. And this is the conversion tables natin, ano. So, hindi ko na to iisa-isahin. Kung magko-convert ka ng kilometers to miles, you just have to multiply 0.62. Kung meters naman to feet, you just have to multiply 3 times 28. So, ganun lang siya gamitan yung ating conversion tables. For the mass, halimbawa, kilograms to tons, multiply by 0.0011. Okay, so ganito lang tayo mag-convert. For the temperature naman, from Fahrenheit or to Celsius, C, we convert that by temperature yung Fahrenheit minus 32 times yung fraction of 5/9. And kapag ka naman Celsius to Fahrenheit, we multiply the temperature in Celsius times 9/5 plus 32. Yung mga unit prefixes natin, kapag tera, T, yung factor natin is 10 raised to 12. We have the giga or G, 10 raised to 9, mega or letter M, 10 raised to 6, kilo, 10 raised to cube, hecto, 10 raised to 2, and deca or DA, 10 raised to 1, deci 10 raised to negative 1, centi 10 raised to negative 2, milli 10 raised to negative 3, micro 10 raised to negative 6, nano 10 raised to negative 9, pico 10 raised to negative 12, and femto 10 raised to negative 15. And yung mga symbols nila ay you can see in our screen. The 7 base units ng SI natin, or international system yung SI. For the quantity, we have the length, the mass, the temperature, the time, amount of substance, the luminous intensity, ito yung sa liwanag, and then the electric current. And we have the unit for length, that is meter, the kilogram for mass, Kelvin for temperature, second for time, mole for the amount of substances, and candela for the luminous intensity, and of course, ampere for the electric current. With that kind of symbol, small letter M, small letter kg, big letter K, small letter S, small CD, and A. The derived international system units examples, we have a volume, or in terms of unit, this is cubic meter. For the density, we have the kilograms per cubic meter. For the speed, meter per second. For Newton, kilogram meter per second squared, or simply Newton, or letter N. The energy is joule, kilogram meter squared over second squared. Pressure is Pascal, and that is equals to kilogram over ms squared. So, kapag mag-convert tayo, we move the decimal. So, for measurements that are defined by a single unit such as length, mass, or liquid volume, etc., simply move the decimal the number of places indicated by the prefixes. Halimbawa, meter to centimeters. So, dalawang decimal yung i-move natin. So, this would be equals to 400 meters is equals to 40,000 centimeter. Okay? For milligram naman to gram, magmumove lang ulit tayo ng ilan ba yan? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3. Move naman siya to the right. Okay? And for area measurements, there are combination of 2 dimensions. You move the decimal twice the number of places kasi nga squared siya. So area kasi to. Kaya decimal natin ay twice the number of places. So converting measurement tayo from metric, pag metric to metric, multiples of 10 yung gagamitin natin, or move decimal or use conversions. Kapag ka naman English to metric, we use the conversion factors o yung mga numeral conversion factors natin. And then, gumagamit tayo ng cancellation methods. When converting metric English or converting between US and metric units, it is necessary to use proportion. So in the example below, the measurement 12 inches is converted to centimeter. So the conversion factor, kapag meron tayong 1 inch, that is equivalent to 2.54 centimeter and written as a ratio. So simply, yung 12 inches natin, multiply natin siya by 2.54 centimeter over 1 inch. Kasi nga, yung 1 inch ay 2.54 centimeter. And then, cancel yung inch. Then, multiply 12 times 2.54 and that is equals to 30.48. Then, write the remaining unit yung ating centimeter. For another example, convert 4.3 yard to meters. For conversion, from the conversion table, yung pinakita natin kanina, yung 1 yard is equals to 0.9144 meter. So, ganun yung gagawin natin. Yung muna, ilalagay natin kung ano i-convert natin, say 4.3 yard. Then, yung conversion factor natin per yard is 0.9144 meter. Then, cancel yung yard. And then, multiply 4.3 times 0.91144 meter. Ang lalabas ay 3.93192 meters. And that is exactly 3.9. So, in-round up lang natin siya into 2 significant digits. For step number 1, gagawin mo muna, tingnan mo yung conversion, kung English to metric. Pag step number 2 naman, tingnan mo yung conversion table and makikita mo yung conversion factor niya. And then sa step 3, using unity fractions na yung gagamitin natin. And then makukuha mo na yung sagot. So this unity fraction cancels yard and leaves meter na lang, no? Kasi nga na-cancel yung yard and ang matitira na lang yung meter. Okay? Next, convert 2.5 inches to millimeter. Okay, so ito, the conversion table does not list an inch to millimeter conversion factor. Ito yung mahirap kasi meron kang dalawa or two or more factors na gagamitin. So una, i-convert mo muna yung inches to centimeter and then yung centimeter to millimeter. So kanina ay nag-convert tayo ng inches to centimeter. So yung centimeter na natira, i-convert ulit natin siya into millimeter. So say for instance, 2.5 inches times yung conversion factor natin, 2.54 cm per 1 inch, times 10 mm or 10 mm per 1 cm. Then, cancel yung inches, dalawang inches, cancel din yung dalawang centimeter, and then multiply the remaining digits na nasa taas kasi yung nasa baba natin ay almost 1. So, 2.5 times 2.54 times 10, and that is equals to 63.5. Then, write the remaining unit, that is millimeter. So, the answer is 63.5 millimeter. To convert 75 grams to ounces, use the conversion factor 1 ounce is equals to 28.35 grams to form a unity fraction. So, 1 ounce is equals to 28.35. Ito baliktad, ano? Kung kanina yung 1 yung nasa baba, ito naman ay nasa ilalim. So, instead na magmumultiply tayo dyan, since 1 over 28.35, ang gagawin nyo, i-divide nyo yon. Or just multiply 75 times 1 divided by 28.35. Yung kanina naman, i-multiply mo yung nasa numerator and then divide the denominator. And this would be equals to 2.6455 or simply 2.6 ounces. And ito na yung rounded answer. So, ganun pa rin. Step 1 natin, titingnan natin yung weight conversion if metric to English. Then, convert. Yung step 2 natin, hanapin natin yung conversion factor. Then, lastly, gagawin natin yung ratio niya. Okay? Next. Convert 1.40 tons to kilograms and 0.075 pounds to grams. So, ang 140 tons, that is equals to, ito, 907.2 kilogram per 1 tons. So, ito madali lang siya kasi you just have to multiply 1.40 tons or 1.40 times 907.2 kilogram since na-cancel na yung tons natin. And this would equals to 1,270 kilogram. Yung letter B naman, kakailanganin natin ng dalawang unity fractions. Una, i-convert mo yung pounds to kilogram and then yung kilogram to gram. Okay? So, 0.075 pound times yung conversion factor niya. In every pound, there is a 0.4536 kilogram and in every kilogram, there is 1,000 grams. And then, cancel mo yung pounds, cancel yung kilogram, matitira yung gram sa taas. Simply multiply 0.075 times 0.4536 times 1,000 and it will give you an answer 34.02 grams or nearly 34 grams rounded. Okay? To convert 2.4 feet per second to meter per minute, use the following conversion factors. So, for converting time in the denominator, use 1 minute. Per 1 minute, meron tayong 60 seconds. Ano? And for converting distance in the numerator, use 1 feet. That is equals to 30.48 centimeter. And in every 1 meter, we have 1,000 or 100 centimeter. And ganun ulit yung gagawin natin. Pagtatapat-tapatin lang natin siya para makancel natin. And we will get a answer of 42 meters per minute. Okay? So for the next example, convert 27.5 kilometer per hour to centimeter per second. So, ito, dalawa ulit siya, no? Kasi nga, bali, kilometer to meter and then yung meter to centimeter. So, dalawa din yung ilalagay natin dyan, di ba? And, plus pa yung time. So, bale, ilan yan? 3, Kasi yung 27.5 km per hour, meron na siya sa denominator na isa pang factor or conversion factor na gagamitin natin yung 1 hour per 3,600 seconds. Bakit 3,600 seconds? Kasi in every hour we have 60 minutes. So 60 minutes times, in every minute we have 60 seconds. So 60 times 60 is 3,600. Okay, and yan, tingnan nyo na lang, and then yung na-cancel na mga units, and then i-multiply nyo yan, 27.5 times 1,000 times 100 divided by 3,600. Okay, so another practice problem. So a rattlesnake is 2.44 meter long. How long is the snake in centimeter? So simply, you just have to convert 2.44 into centimeter. So that is equals to 2.44 meters times 100 centimeter over 1 meter. Then cancel mo yung meter and then multiply mo yung 2.44 times 100. You will get 244 centimeter, and that is the choice number 2. What is wrong with the following setup? So sometimes nagkakamali tayo kung hindi natin siya makancel. So halimbawa itong 1.4 day, i-convert natin siya. So kapag ganun, dapat nasa ilalim yung day, nasa taas yung hour doon sa 1 day over 24 hours para makancel mo siya. Kasi magkakatapat, so meaning hindi natin siya makakancel. So yan, naka-highlight naman, parehong nasa numerator yung day at saka parehong nasa denominator naman yung hour. Okay, so steps in problem solving. Una, read the problem, identify the data. Next, write down a unit plan from the initial unit to the desired unit, and then select conversion factors. Kung wala naman akong naibigay na table or hindi siya applicable, pwede nyo i-search sa Google kung ano yung and that is your assignment. Further assignment nyo yan, you can look for conversion tables na mas maraming laman para at least meron kayong additional information. Then, change initial unit to the desired unit, cancel units and check. Do math on calculators, kung mayroong calculators, kung hindi, manual solving. And then, give an answer using significant figures or kung baga, nira-round up natin siya. If the sky pole is 3.0 feet in length, how long is the sky pole in millimeter? So, yun. So, 3.0 feet times 12 inches over 1 feet. So, ganito, no? Nasa denominator yung feet natin. Times 2.54 centimeter per inch times 10 millimeter per 1 centimeter. And multiply natin yung 3.0 times 12 times 2.54 times 10, and that is equals to 914.4 millimeter. Kapag fractions yung pinag-uusapan natin, halimbawa 1 inch over 2.54 centimeter, pwede naman siyang magkabaliktad, no? Depende kung ano yung kailangan natin na units, no? So halimbawa, 1 inch per 1 inch we have 2.54 centimeter. Pwede naman natin gawin na in every 2.54 centimeter we have 1 inch. Depende kung ano yung given. So pwede mo siyang baliktarin. So how many minutes are in 2.5 hours? So i-convert lang natin 2.5 hours. In every hour we have 60 minutes. Okay, cancel natin yung hours. And then multiply natin yung 2.5 times 60, we have 150 minutes. Okay, so by using dimensional analysis or factor label method, the units ensure that you have the conversion right side up and the units are calculated as well as the numbers. So another sample, you have $7.25 in your pocket in quarters. So how many quarters do you have? So yung isang quarters natin ay yung $1, ay katumbas siyang 4 na quarters. So meaning, you just have to multiply $7.25 times 4 quarter per dollar. Then, cancel mo yung dollars, then multiply mo yung nasa taas, 7.25 times 4 divided by 1, and that is equals to 29. Then, add yung natirang unit na quarters. For more conversion, ito yung tinitingnan natin. Halimbawa, ito pa din yung gawin as example in your while you are watching. 2,321 millimeters to meters, and that is 2.321 meters. Recheck nyo ito para at least meron kayong activity. 521 grams to hectograms, we have 5.21 hectograms, and the digits aren't changing. Hindi naman talaga siya magbabago. Yung position lang ng decimal yung magbabago. So in the English system, the whole number changes. So, yun pagkakaiba ha. Kapag ka SI, hindi masyado, no? Kapag English kasi meron tayong conversion factor. Kaya nagbabago yung digits. So, halimbawa ito, may mga sagot na yan. Yung mga naka-red, yun yung sagot. Yung mga naka-black, yun yung tanong. And you can use this as example. Try this and show your solutions. For measurement review, first, measurements is needed or need a number and a unit. Kailangan may number at kailangan may unit siya. Then we have the basic units of measurement, yung binanggit natin. We have meter, liter, gram, etc. Then how to convert metric units, be able to make basic measurements of the volume, length, and mass. And also, meron tayong mga vocabulary words, no? Pwede nyong tingnan yung mga meaning niyan, yung meter, liter, gram, etc. And thank you.